Here at Our Lady Mount Carmel, our mission statement is really at the core of everything that we do, to strive to be a Christ-centered community. Going to the sacraments together with our students, adoration, religion class, there's just everything that we do is through that Catholic worldview. The second part of our mission statement is really to provide excellence in education. We're very fortunate that we have wonderful students and parents that partner with us to help expand the minds of our students. And the third part of our mission statement is to meet the needs of the whole child. We understand that children come into us in all different forms. The dignity of each student is so important, and we want them to be able to grow in that each day.
And I think the hallmark of any Catholic school is the recognition that the parents are the primary educators of their children and that the school is partnering with them. So that's true of all Catholic schools, but in a very particular way that is lived out here. And so what I see is the parents and our teachers, they're dedicated to the mission. And the mission is to have our eyes on Christ, to be Christ-centered. The parents want that for their children. The teachers want that for our children.
I actually have the benefit of working inside the school as an instructional assistant this year. And so now I can kind of see the whole circle of the parent and teacher and child relationship. And I think there's such an effort to encourage parents in helping their students from their home when they're encountering certain difficulties. I think the teachers and the resource department as well, or the counseling department does a really excellent job at collaborating and bringing everyone in.
The biggest and most favorite part is the connections that we have made with other families. My husband and I are not from Indiana. Having moved here a few years ago, we didn't really know a lot of families. So the families that we have met have become families to us now. We have a big community, and it's really wonderful to be part of it.
The First Communion year, I love First Holy Communion year. I have one that went through this year, and I'm just so amazed at how magical it is for them and how the teachers and the priests prepare them incredibly well. And they just really fall in love with the Lord in this year.
The entire parish community is invested in this school. They know that the children here, whether they're their grandchildren or they're somebody else's children, they're a part of our family, and they want to do whatever they can to support it. So it gives this sense of gratitude. I think everyone here has an incredible sense of gratitude because they know this place and this mission is a gift.
I'll tell you a little story. When I first started in administration here at Our Lady Mount Carmel, I did a school visit to a Catholic school outside of Cincinnati. And I was greeted by the principal, and she came up to me and said, "Nice to meet you, welcome to our school. And I just want you to know that the only reason this school exists is to know, to love, and to serve Jesus Christ." And for me, the impact that it had is it went from my mind to my heart. And I think striving to take that same feeling, that same understanding that we can learn about religion, we can learn about Jesus, but to really incorporate that into our hearts is really where the magic happens. And so when we try to live out that mission, that's our goal, is to not only teach the students, but also for it to sink into their heart so then they can spread the good news of Jesus when they leave our school.
The goal of a Catholic school is to help every single one of our students get to heaven. That really, truly is the ultimate goal. That's what they've been made for. That's why the Lord brought them into this world, so that they would return to Him. And so we take that job really seriously, along with our families. How can we get them to heaven? And then a challenge, right? There's a challenge to us and a challenge to our students, is they are to go into the world and take as many people as possible with them to heaven. That's what saints do. We want our students to be saints. Saints don't go to heaven alone. They bring many, many with them, and actually many with them after they have already gone. And so that's not easy to do. You know, in our world, our students will face a number of different challenges, as we all do. So we want to prepare them for that. But ultimately, that is what we want for every single one of them.